We've discussed how not to measure mentoring programs in the previous video. Now, let's get into how to actually do it right. Not just how to measure, but when and what to measure as well. Let's get to it. First of all, and we stress this a lot, you should monitor and evaluate your program constantly and consistently. Asking for feedback at the beginning and end isn't the way to go for mentoring programs. This can maybe work for improving things for your next cohort, but doesn't really help your existing one. Constant open feedback is the key to making sure everyone has a productive and successful mentoring experience in your program. Now for what to measure. As we said before, you should make sure to use a healthy mix of qualitative and quantitative data, art and science. The most effective way to find out how mentoring is going is by simply asking. To understand individual experiences, we like collecting mentoring stories. They give you a deeper insight into the journey that different mentoring pairs in your program go on, what they have learned, and how they'll tackle their next goals. This is also a great way to surface who your mentoring champions might be. On Mentorloop, these stories are surfaced throughout your program's life cycle from a set series of questions your participants receive as they go through their mentoring journey. Relationship quality also has to be monitored. We do that with what we call sentiment. By encouraging participants to reflect on their pairings, you can get feedback on whether everyone is pleased with their match. And if their match is not working out, this gives you an opportunity to find another match or encourage them to find one for themselves. On Mentorloop, this feedback is shared with the program coordinator and fed back into our matching algorithm to improve further matches. Deep dive surveys are also very useful. Sending these out at key intervals during the program will help you understand how participants feel around topics such as whether mentoring should continue at your organization, the likelihood of participants recommending the program to others or participating again, how participants would rate their opportunities in various areas such as learning, growth, cross-team collaboration, skill development or goals, or exploring other program-specific success indicators. Instead of measuring things like the number of messages between mentoring partners or the number of hours spent meeting and other metrics like that, we suggest you use these data points instead. First up, mentoring quality. On Mentorloop, we track your mentoring quality score or MQS. This is an average of quantified responses around the satisfaction and quality of mentoring in your cohort, both at the individual level and aggregated at the program level. Next, milestones. This tells you who is at what stage. This becomes especially important for always-on programs where participants may have started their mentoring journey at different times. You can use this information to group participants and segment your communication. Goals and tasks. These track your cohort's progress and whether they are actually moving towards their goals. Similarly to milestones, you can also use this data to segment your communications. Lastly, referrals. The number of referrals can tell you how many participants are enjoying the program enough to refer friends or colleagues to your program. Bringing all of this data together and evaluating it in real time not only assists in building your organizational mentoring narrative, but also makes it easy for you to know how and when to intervene. Collecting and banking this information regularly also makes evaluating the success of a program far easier at its conclusion, or at key intervals if your program is always on. This also benefits your participants. Giving them the opportunity to give feedback constantly is a reinforcement of empowering them to take control of their mentoring journey and being proactive about their own mentoring success. So that's how we measure mentoring success at Mentorloop. If you're looking for more resources on how to run a mentoring program, check out our playlist on how-tos for mentoring program coordinators. Or head to our website for tons of articles and resources used by 50,000 people worldwide. Good luck, and thanks for watching.